It can almost be a form of like meditation, going out to the hive, from starting up the smoker, suiting up, looking at the hive, seeing the flow, them going in and out and anticipating what the hive might look like inside. Then you check them, lift up each frame, and just the bond that they have with each other and them all working together for a common goal. And they're beautiful little creatures just working together. I don't know, I just fell in love with them, and I continued to work with them and go out with our beekeeper, and started to read books on my own to learn more about beekeeping. Aside from just being in the suit myself, I wanted to learn from those before me and who have written about it, and the history of beekeeping and bee anatomy and physiology and what they do, how they work. So I'm always trying to learn more about the bees so that I can take care of the bees better and be better for them and better for the environment, better for us. For the most part, the bees are pretty calm, and they respond to how you react as well. Not always, sometimes they will just be a little more aggressive, they're having a bad day, but they respond to you, and if you move slow and are aware of them and watch out for them, then they'll be calm. But there are times when they're buzzing at you, they're upset, and you have to just kind of look past that, drown them out a little bit, just so you can focus on what you're doing. Because if you focus on the noise, it can be overwhelming. You just have to be able to trust your equipment and who you're working with and the bees and your ability. I'd been stung previously and had never had any major reaction, so I wasn't so concerned going out and beekeeping, and like I said, I felt safe within my suit. There was a time where I desuited too early and the bee got stuck in my hair, and I was terrified because I did not want to get stung, afraid of needles, so I wanted to avoid that sting as much as possible. And I finally did end up getting stung in the ear. I ended up swelling really bad, took 2 Benadryl, and when my boss heard that all this happened, she was horrified because she thought it meant, that's it, Nikki's not gonna be working here anymore, or she's not gonna wanna go beekeep. And I saw her the next day and I showed her my ear, and she's like, well, if this isn't for you, just let me know. And I said, what are you talking about? Like, of course I'm gonna go back out. Why wouldn't I? I can't let this stop me. I just have to be more careful. My last sting, I was not being careful, and one stung me right in the eye. Immediately, I just walked away as calmly as I could. I had help getting the stinger out of my eye, but I started to feel nauseous immediately. I broke out in hives from my head down to my waist, and I had to lay down so that I wouldn't throw up from being nauseous. I would actually have to physically pull my eye down so that the tears could come out of my swollen eye. I'm not a brave person. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm no daredevil. I'm cautious and I am nervous, and I like to stay in my routine. So when people say, oh, you're so brave for working with bees, and to me it's just something that I love to do, and it's not me being brave. The farmer's market is actually my favorite part of this whole job, I would say, because I get to take what I do on my own and share it with everybody and tell everybody why it's so important, and help them with different skin issues with our skin products, or helping them with allergies with the local honey, and just getting that sense of community and spreading my love for bees to everybody. And they can see that, and they come back and they ask me questions, and I love that part of it. happening to spread the awareness. People always ask me, even though I'll tell them I'm a beekeeper or whatever, and I told them I studied environmental science, they'll say, well, then what do you want to do? Like, you want to be a beekeeper for the rest of your life? I'm like, what does it matter what I want to do later? I'm doing what I want to do right now, and that's what's important. You need to plan for the future, but you don't have to be so consumed by it, because the most important thing is what's happening right now. You want to be happy in the moment because you never know what's going to happen. So take the best out of every opportunity. Just try to have a positive outlook on life. Do what's healthy for you and what will benefit your community, and then overall what will make the world a better place. You change the world with your time, so make every second a step in the right direction to make the world a little bit better. Just by those little steps, just like the bees. One drop of honey at a time, one drop of nectar, and then eventually you got a full harvest. Lots of honey to enjoy for everybody. And be happy. Be happy.